What I want to do is I want you to imagine walking into a boardroom or any executive meeting where your top performers are actually quietly updating their resumes and your most innovative team members, have gone silent and your company's potential is actually slowly dying, all because of one particular critical leadership blind spot. And what I want to do is in the next few minutes, I'm going to expose the hidden accountability crisis that's destroying businesses from the inside out. And this isn't just about another leadership lecture or a video. It's actually a wake-up call that could save your career, your team, as well as your company's future. So after 3 decades of helping executives build high-performance systems, what I've discovered is something quite surprising. And the solution might be simpler than you think. And what I want to do is I want to talk about the accountability disconnect. Now, leadership accountability is a complex ecosystem that goes far beyond simple task management. It's about creating a dynamic environment where responsibility, ownership, and performance intersect. Now, most leaders fundamentally misunderstand this intricate relationship, treating accountability as a punitive measure rather than a collaborative growth mechanism. And what I want to do is I want to share with you the 3 fatal accountability mistakes. Now, the first one is responsibility without consequences. And I normally call this the accountability theater. It's as good as a performance where everyone knows their responsibilities, but no one faces real consequences for failing. And what happens is this particular approach creates basically a dangerous organizational culture where firstly, mediocrity becomes acceptable. And team members quickly realize that minimal effort receives the same recognition as exceptional performance. Secondly, high performers become increasingly frustrated. These driven individuals watch as their extra commitment goes unnoticed, leading to disengagement and potential talent loss. Moreover, innovation gets systematically stifled as creative thinking is replaced by a checkbox mentality. And I've seen this time and time again. Ultimately, genuine effort goes unrecognized, eroding the very foundation of organizational excellence. And finally, my dear friends, I want to talk about outcome-only focus. So when leaders obsess solely about results without understanding the process, they create a perilous environment. Firstly, what happens is team members start developing elaborate strategies to hide challenges, transforming problem solving into an elaborate game of corporate hide and seek. Secondly, risk taking becomes a dangerous proposition because innovative ideas are shelved in favor of safe, predictable approaches. And the organizational culture shifts from bold exploration to cautious survival. Creativity becomes a liability. And what happens is team members learn that blending in is far safer than trying to stand out. And also subjective feedback. Now, arbitrary evaluation creates a toxic cycle. Firstly, what happens is trust erodes as team members recognize the inconsistent nature of performance reviews. And what happens is employees begin to focus more on managing perceptions than really delivering genuine value. And secondly, motivation basically plummets. And when feedback feels random and disconnected from actual performance, team members disengage. And the result is actually a gradual but persistent decline in organizational effectiveness where compliance replaces commitment. By the way, in case you wish to increase growth and have board excellence plus become a high-performing CEO, director, and executive, I have an entire bundle of training programs with the mainstream program, which is the Impact Transformation Program. So check the link below to learn more. Now let's shift gears, the ownership transformation. And I want to talk about the neuroscience of accountability, which reveals a profound truth. Now, traditional top-down management basically triggers a threat response in the brain, and it pushes cognitive resources away from creative problem solving and towards defensive mechanisms. True ownership is a delicate art form, and it cannot be mandated, it cannot be commanded or forced into existence. Instead, it must be carefully cultivated, just like a gardener who attends to a rare and sensitive plant. The most effective leaders understand that creating an environment of genuine ownership requires more than just instructions. It actually demands a holistic approach that nurtures the human spirit. By the way, if you're finding this video insightful, I have a simple request. Please take a moment to like this video, share it with your network, and drop a comment with your thoughts. And hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be rolling out more impact-driven videos on company growth, board excellence, and high performance. Okay, so imagine an organizational culture where team members feel completely psychologically safe, where their contributions are not just acknowledged, but genuinely valued, and a workplace where individuals are truly empowered to make decisions, where their unique perspectives are not just heard, but celebrated. This, my dear friends, is the essence of authentic ownership. Now, I just want to shift gears and talk about AI because it's really a mainstream discussion. And I want to talk about the new accountability paradigm. So now, artificial intelligence is basically revolutionizing our understanding of accountability. What's happening is it's actually not a replacement for human judgment, but it is a powerful collaborative partner that augments our capabilities. So what I want to do is imagine a system that provides continuous, real-time performance monitoring, offering objective and bias-free evaluation matrix. And this technological approach goes beyond traditional performance tracking. And, it can identify potential issues before they escalate, and it creates personalized development insights and enables more nuanced performance understanding. And you know what? The magic happens when we view AI not as a cold calculating tool, but as an intelligent assistant that helps unlock human potential. Now, I just want to talk about the human-AI symbiosis. The most powerful accountability approaches will emerge from basically a delicate balance. And we are talking about a harmonious blend of human emotional intelligence and strategic insight combined with AI-powered objective analysis. It's actually about creating a dynamic ecosystem of personalized performance tracking as well as continuous learning. And by the way, this isn't about replacing human connection, but it's more of enhancing it. It's about using technology to create more meaningful, transparent, and supportive work environments. Now, I just want to talk about transforming accountability. The journey to exceptional leadership involves several key principles. So what I want you to do is think about moving beyond mere task assignment to genuine ownership cultivation. And what you need to do is you need to create feedback mechanisms that are transparent and objective. You need to focus on supporting team growth, not just measuring performance. You also need to leverage AI tools strategically while maintaining a deep human-centric approach. And also develop a culture of continuous learning where open, honest communication is basically the norm. And what you need to do is recognize and reward genuine effort and innovation. And by the way, these aren't just strategies. They are a philosophy of leadership that respects and elevates human potential. Remember, my dear friends, accountability isn't about control. It's about creating an environment where people naturally take ownership. They would drive performance as well as unlock their true potential. My dear friends, I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be sharing more impact-driven insights. Thank you very much.